As the world turns and the days go by, I'm living life, I don't wanna die. Clock's ticking and the time waits for no one. There's no exception, it's an unlimited motion. Can you feel the force? Public enemy, I'm a rebel without a pause. When the timing is right, let's have the time of our life. When you're catching feelings, I'm catching flights. Can you feel the force? Without a pause. When the timing is right, let's have the time of our life.
Well, here we are, and here I am, and this ain't picture pages, and it ain't reading rainbow. It's FTW Future Focus, and I am your not-so-humble correspondent, Robert Black. Welcome to the program. It is Sunday. You know what that means. And underneath me is the silent man from Chicago, Illinois, the silent but deadly, and he has about as much use for women's professional wrestling as I do for Rogaine. He is Marvelous Marcus Buckley. How you doing, sir?
What's up, everybody?
And to my side is the founder of our feast, the president of FTW Future Network, my pal and friend, professional wrestler and promoter extraordinaire, the mastermind, Bobby Rogers. How you doing, sir?
What's up? How y'all doing, man?
Beautiful, beautiful. It's been a long week, and I'm ready for my therapy.
Oh yeah. It's been
Oh yeah.
it's been a long week here at FTW as well. Kicked off a new show yesterday. For those people that like the political aspect of things, we kicked off the show called The Right Direction. Hosted by myself and my wrestling sister Ash. Went very well yesterday. Hopefully you guys get to tune in, check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just remind you.
Now, was the chat room open for the show? I'm just curious.
Yes. Chat room is open, so you can go ahead and say your
Cool.
opinions. It is an open format. We want to hear what you have to say, no matter how crazy it is. Now, the only thing about it is, you get too crazy, we're calling you out on it. Straight up. So come with facts. Don't sit up here and be telling me, well, you know, when you eat peanut butter, it really tastes like popcorn. I'm sorry. No, it don't. I'll call you out on it. But we have good discussions. We talked about students protesting. We talked about a whole array of subjects yesterday. I mean, it was very informative, share of ideas. It's supposed to be 3 of us, but right now we're at 2 because the guy that's on the conservative side has some throat problems, so he's dealing with that with his doctor. But we're getting it done. So FTW is growing into other areas, and we're now in the political spectrum, so to speak.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, strangely enough, sometimes my popcorn tastes like packing peanuts. So we'll talk about that another time.
I know, it's kind of stale, yeah.
Well, you know, if you slap enough Orville Redenbacher oil on something, all you taste is the oil.
That's what she said.
Speaking of oil, thank you for joining us on FTW Future. Wow, we're on the board a little bit early today.
Hey, long as
but hopefully that'll
be cool.
Oh, good Lord! Thank you for joining. But you know what? It's we have been a little bit light on the counter, so it's a welcome phenomenon.
Yeah.
Speaking of welcome phenomenons, Our first order of business today is going to be predictions for Elimination Chamber coming February 28th, last day of the month. And actually, on paper, this doesn't look too bad, even though it's only 4 matches. So, let's start out with what I consider to be probably the best match announced on this card. World Heavyweight title match, CM Punk versus Finn Balor. Marcus, who do you think takes this?
Well, Finn is definitely not winning this at all. It's just the only question is this gonna somehow become another 3-way match going into Mania? That's going to be the only question. Um, I mean, even though I don't think there's any way Finn should be winning this, I can see Finn winning, and then whoever um, winning, and then somehow he Punk invokes his rematch clause and becomes a 3-way with them two and Roman, which I hope to God doesn't happen. But I'm going with Punk on this to keep the main event what it is.
Hmm.
Well, I'm going to have to concur. I seriously doubt that Finn Balor is going to win the belt. It would be very shocking if he did, but I am more interested in the match itself because Finn Balor is one of my favorite people in the ring. He's very skilled. I wish they would bring the demon thing back because that was one of the more interesting gimmicks with the body paint. And as long as they didn't go like all Captain Howdy overboard with the damn thing, I was fine with it, especially when they did it in NXT. If we could get that Finn Balor back for one match at least, especially against Punk, I would be happy with that. But um, I've been saying for quite a while the Judgment Day is played out. They need to end that damn faction somehow, some way, and maybe we're on the cusp of the beginning of that. I hope, but bottom line, Punk takes this, and I seriously doubt that we're going to get a 3-way match for Mania. You're probably going to get your wish on that one, Marcus. Bobby, how do you feel about the whole thing?
Well, let me start off by saying I love 3-ways.
Thank you for joining us on FTW. Oh, wow. Maybe my mind's in the gutter today, but.
No, my mind was born in the gutter this morning. But this match with CM Punk and Finn Balor, of course, CM Punk is going to win. But I think the demon is coming out this time. I think they're going to bring it out for this show. Unless they do a follow up for WrestleMania, then they hold it for WrestleMania. Let me say that. But if they're not going to do anything at WrestleMania, then the demon will come out to the show. It's been too long. You know, Punk has already spoke about it. You know, Punk wants that theatrical. Punk wants that reaction. You know, so
Yeah.
I see him pulling it out, but it's going to be on the match that where it's going to count for everything on the table. So I don't know if it's going to be this match or if it's going to be WrestleMania if they do a 3-way. But I can tell you that the Demon is going to be here soon.
Yeah,
This is going to be a good match, but I don't think it's going to be the match of the night. I think it's going to be a good, solid match. Yeah, I don't think it is. I'll tell you who I think in a second. It's a tie, actually, in my opinion. It's going to be. And it's going to be here in a second. But CM Punk takes the victory, walks off with the championship, and goes to the back to watch his wife get in the ring and take on.
You know, I would be very surprised if this is not the match of the night, because I think Punk has wanted this match in particular for a long time. I think maybe ever since Balor's time in New Japan. So I'm actually of everything that's on this card and everything that we've been enduring on WWE programming for the last year or so. This is a match I'm actually looking forward to. So,
But Rob,
if this is
Rob,
not the match of the night, I'd be very surprised.
Rob, let me say this. When I explain to you what I think is going to be the match,
Hmm.
actually the match of the night, you'll see what I'm talking about. You might agree with me on this once you think about it when I present it to you.
Well, maybe I'm open to the argument.
That's what he said.
Speaking of argument, oh God, thank you for joining us on FTW Future. Uh, but speaking of arguments, we may get a couple out of this next match. For the women's intercontinental, is it for the women's intercontinental title? Is the
Yes,
belt on the line, or
yes,
yes? Yeah, the title's on the line this time. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch.
yes.
Um, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go first on this one because I'm not sure how Marcus is going to respond, but
Damn, I'm that predictable.
I think Becky Lynch is. Well, maybe, but well, maybe not. We don't know actually.
I'm
Marcus
playing. I'm
might
playing.
find
I'm
this
playing.
match entertaining, but I'm thinking Becky Lynch is going to take this. AJ Lee doesn't, number one, need the title. Number two, even if she did win it, she's not going to hold it very long. She would probably drop it back at WrestleMania. And there's going to be so much going on at Mania that she really does, it really doesn't need to happen there. And if it happened at Fastlane, it would be a waste. So, so no, I'm going with Becky on this one, and considering the last match they had, I'm really not looking forward to this one. So, so yeah, Becky is going to take this through some kind of shenanigans that might involve the damn mystery man. We'll find out. Marcus, how do you see it?
I think AJ Lee is going to win this, and they're going to run it back at WrestleMania, where she's going to get the belt back. That's what I think is going to happen.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's going to. I think that's going to be the finale of this program. Is because I'm surprised this match is happening here and not at Mania actually, but I think Becky is one of their biggest stars, and I don't think there's anybody too much bigger than AJ Lee right now to for her to be with at Mania. So I think this is going to be a two match program where they're going to switch the title back and forth.
Huh. Well, okay. I just well, I'm of two minds on this match, really. But Bobby, I want to hear what you think.
On this match, this hurts because it could go either way in the first match, but then it's gonna run back at WrestleMania. Either one of them could win it, but I see with them being in Chicago, they're actually gonna give it to AJ Lee. That celebration with Punk as the champion and her with the belt, that visual is just something you can't skip. That
Yeah,
crowd is gonna go nuts. It's gonna blow the roof off the place. AJ Lee comes back and get her title. She overcomes her mental health issues. She destroys the biggest pain there is in professional wrestling, which is Becky Lynch. And she walks to WrestleMania as the champion. I just don't see them skipping that with her being in Chicago. I don't see it. If it was McMahon, I'd say yes, she's losing. Because every time there's the home crowd, it was McMahon, they was losing. But this is a little different. I honestly see them, and I can see CM Punk and AJ Lee hold up in the ring together, holding their belts, hugging and kissing, and that crowd is just going nuts, like, "Oh my God, that is so beautiful!" Oh, and they're gonna show a couple of girls and probably a couple of guys too in the audience crying because it's so beautiful and it's so sweet that the husband and wife got the title and Larry wasn't there to see it, and it's so shameful Larry wasn't there to see it. I'm sorry, I might tear up too because I think
So
that's beautiful.
So you think they're going to go for the feel good moment and hot shot the title just for the pop for AJ Lee?
Oh, CM Punk is gonna feel on her later. Oh, you talking about feel good wrestler? I'm sorry, yeah.
Huh. Well, you guys may be right on that. It's just I'm thinking I don't know.
They're gonna
I'm
put
thinking that Becky Lynch could
you
go
can't
ahead.
skip that moment. You can't skip that moment, and they all about moments. I don't see them skipping that.
Unless they have nothing planned for Becky Lynch at WrestleMania, and they're just going to leave the women's intercontinental title program out of the big event. They've done stuff like that before.
Yeah, but they're not leaving Becky Lynch,
And
arguably their biggest female star, off WrestleMania.
Yeah, Becky
Now,
Lynch is gonna go take care of her husband. That's what she's gonna do. She's
yeah,
gonna go take.
especially when it's 2 nights. They're not leaving Becky off on a 2 night show.
No, she gonna go take care of her
mm,
husband. She's gonna be
Yeah.
gone for a minute.
I don't know.
I'm not saying she's gonna be gone for a long
I'm,
time.
I am not. I'm not so sure about that. Between what they may have planned for Jade and for
Charlotte.
oh damn it, who is the champion on?
Stephanie.
Oh,
Yes,
Stephanie
yeah,
McCoy.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
yes.
But see, Becky's a bigger mainstream star than both of them. You got to think about it.
Becky get on my damn nerve.
Yeah, but she's still a mainstream. She's still arguably the biggest female star, though, regardless.
She's arguably a pain in my ass.
Well, I don't think there's no argument about that.
Oh, well, depending. Well, right now, from what I saw of SmackDown this past week, they are still playing with the idea of switching Jade back to babyface again. So, if you had Jade Cargill babyface again, she's going to need a major heel to face at WrestleMania, and Becky may be it. So, if she's still feuding with AJ going into WrestleMania and she doesn't have the Intercontinental belt, then that might not work
Lash.
out so well.
Okay, but
Lash
by your
Legend.
plus by your scenario though, how did she get there?
Hold on.
Well, a surprise entrant in the Elimination Chamber would be my guess, which leads us into the next.
I'm not thinking
But go ahead.
aren't all the spots filled?
I don't know. I mean, so far announced, there are 5 participants for both matches from the last thing that I saw. I think there's supposed to be 6, aren't there?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I think there's supposed to be 6 for each match.
oh, you know what? I mean, if that's the case, then you might have something there. If that's the case.
Well, I mean, it would make sense as a surprise entrant. I mean, even if Becky lost the IC belt, they could stick Becky in the Elimination Chamber as a consolation prize, so that we end up with Jade and or Valkyrie versus Becky, and AJ versus either one or both of the Bellas,
Oh, the
which
priest.
would suck.
Oh. I,
No, no,
oh,
that would suck. But Marcus, you were just talking about star power, and they brought both of those bitches back last month. So it would not shock or may not make sense in the slightest if they demurred to do that just so that they could have their star power.
I
I
mean,
need
I
some
would
Pepto
think,
Bismol after you said that shit.
yeah, really. I mean, I would think the way they're going with the story right now, under that scenario, AJ would be fighting Natty, the way they're going,
Yes.
where they going with the way the story's developing right now. If
Yes.
it was your scenario before Nick Bella.
Well, that's true, but to tell you the truth, that would be a much better match in the
Oh,
long run. Natty could get a great match out of AJ Lee, but Becky Lynch, no.
I would
Becky
I
actually,
think
Becky
Natty.
can't lead a match with AJ.
yeah, I
I
would
think
actually,
honestly. I think honestly, Natty could steal the belt as an underdog at WrestleMania and flip the script.
absolutely.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I would favor her to win because I don't think AJ wants to wrestle full time like that.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah,
Mm. Well, it's debatable as to whether she wants the belt at all. I mean, she's there only like once every couple of months, so it's not like she's doing any kind of full schedule.
I
I
mean,
mean,
think about this though. Think about this.
But
What if what if what if AJ won, right? They go to WrestleMania.
yeah,
Becky's tripping as usual. Natty's like, I'm coming for you. AJ's like, bring it on. They have the most technical, grounded match because they can pull it off. They can have one of the best technical matches there is on the women's side. And guess who comes down the aisle and messes it up for AJ? Becky Lynch. So Natty has the title.
mm.
yeah, possibility.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
yeah, there's a lot of possibilities, but that
I,
all.
I see that happening. I see that happening.
Well, I hope you're right, Bobby. I hope that you're right because anything that I'll say it again, anything that you and Marcus come up with is probably going to be 10 times better than what WWE's actual creative comes up with.
But think about how much stuff
Speaking
they're
of
knocking off there.
creative,
Hold on. Think about how much stuff they're knocking off at the same time
no,
there, though. AJ gets a belt for her return. Becky gets her freedom. Still gets to be a badass heel. Natty gets her just deserved because she should have been had that damn title. They can elevate Maxine Duprees at the same time because now she's coming after her for the belt. It's too much growth with that move.
You know, based on what you just said, I could fuck around and see them having a multi-woman match for the IC title,
No.
like a four-way. I mean, think about it. They used to do years ago at WrestleMania. It used to always be, a ladder match where they put the IC, it'd be a multi-person match where they had to climb the ladder to get the belt. I could see them possibly doing that shit this time around.
I don't know. I hate the
well,
matches though.
maybe it. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with it, depending on who they get and whether they can do the match properly. But I don't know. WWE runs hot and cold with both the men and women's intercontinental belt. And depending on whether they even use it for WrestleMania, it's debatable depending on what else they've got going on. But with 2 nights worth of stuff,
Right.
you would think that they would find some place to put it, but God knows. And like I said, everything that you two guys just mentioned is probably more than likely going to be better than what WWE's creative team are going to come up with in the long run. So,
I
just
think,
just
but this is my only
hopefully
problem
whoever.
with that.
Oh,
You have so much natural technical ability when it comes to Natty and AJ. I think that they're going to
hmm
showcase that during WrestleMania. That is something that they want to showcase.
I mean, I would love it, but at the same time, during WrestleMania season, they try to get as many people on the card as possible. That's why
Yep,
I wouldn't
I
be,
agree.
I wouldn't be surprised. Matter of fact, I'm going to predict it now that both of the mid card titles, whether it's the U.S. titles or the Intercontinental title, or one of each. I think both of those from the men and women side are going to be multi-person matches. I'm predicting it now.
Why you gotta do me like that?
Well, all three of us know.
Yeah.
Well, all three of us know what would make sense and what would be cool and who's got the skill. But whether WWE knows that or not, and they go for ridiculous matches in order to try to maximize whatever profit they're going to try to squeeze out of everybody, that's another matter entirely. Speaking of multi-person matches, we've got two of them for Elimination Chamber. The first is going to be the women. Right now, we've got Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, Asuka, Alexa Bliss, and uh,
Kiana
uh,
James.
Kiana
Kiana.
James. Yes, I'm sorry, I had a hard time reading with one eye. There's supposed to be six for each match, aren't there?
Yep.
So we've got one person not announced. Okay.
Exactly.
Considering the way things are going at the moment, I'm gonna say and predict that whoever has not been announced for this match is gonna win it. The to be announced person is going to win at least the women's match, if not both of them. So we've got 5 women in the match right now. I'm believing that the unannounced number 6 is going to take it. And who that person is, I really can't imagine right now.
Can I
Um,
go back?
yeah, go ahead, Bobby.
Well, you're gonna be surprised on this, but
Mm-hmm.
the way the match sits now, I don't give a fuck.
Not
Just
even if it's Rhea.
no. The only one,
Okay.
the only one I will be interested in winning this match is Kiana James. Other than that,
Okay.
and we know that ain't gonna happen. So I don't give a fuck about this match. Fuck this match. This should be Kiana
Fair
James
enough.
coming out party, and they're not gonna do it. They're gonna have probably the blonde hair Tiffany Stratton, but she said it's Tiffy time, and point to her wrist, and all the old guys that's in the back get their towels and drinking lotion out and say, "Oh my God, what a superstar!" I'm sorry, Rhea Ripley, I love to
Thank
death.
you for joining us on a.
I'm just being 100. Rhea Ripley, I love to death, but then it made her too much into this smiley. I'm in a lesbian relationship with Io Sky. It's getting on my damn nerves. You can smile too damn much, and she's smiling too damn much.
Well, they haven't gone quite that far with it, but
I'm sorry. I think they are letting it be known that somebody's having some fun. Next, Alexa
they
Bliss
they
can't
haven't
even sit.
gone. Yeah.
She can't even sit at the table. Who cares? Oscar
Oh.
didn't didn't screwed her over too many times. I can't get
Yes,
behind her
that's
winning.
true.
You know. So and to be determined.
Well,
Who?
I can, but that's a personal thing.
Hey.
There we go.
But to be determined. Who's it going to be that's going to change my mind to have? The only person that I can say that can get me even into this match a little bit, I say number one, Last Legend. But number two,
Yeah.
which definitely is not going to happen. But she's been very quiet and nobody's seen her, which would be the biggest surprise entry that people will look at her and say, "Who the fuck are you?" And when she got through and she won it, they'd be like, "Oh shit." That was that tall girl off of LFG.
Hell no. No.
I'm sorry, I know it's far fetched.
No,
I
far
know
as
it is.
far as
It is
hell.
a very far fetched thing.
No.
But hear me out.
Mm-mm,
Hear me out. Undertaker gets his way.
mm-mm,
And Undertaker did say
mm-mm.
he feels she is the future of women's wrestling. I could see them testing her out like that and surprising everybody. I would like to see that, but it ain't gonna happen. But
Absolutely. No, here.
Isn't for
No,
I'm saying for me personally, I would do that just to fuck with people.
I don't think you would.
I would.
I don't think you would
I would.
because first of all, why would you want to put somebody as green as that in a gimmick match like that? And that surrounding she mess around and fuck somebody up. I don't think you would do that.
It depends on how she learned.
No, I mean, okay, so you gonna put her in her first match on a main roster in an elimination check? Somebody that green in a gimmick match? Are you kidding me, Bobby? I don't believe for a second you would do that.
Oh no, I had to think about that because you are right. It is a gimmick match.
Yeah,
Oh well, dare to dream.
well, it's not too far fetched, depending on whether she's had prior experience or not. But bottom line, the reason I think that the to be announced person is going to win is because there are just too many retreads in this match. There, there is absolutely no surprises here. I would love
Everybody
to
else.
see Asuka win it, but the problem with that is that she's been there before, and so has Rhea, so has Tiffany, and James would work out too. But I think what they're wanting is a big surprise in the clinch. So uh, what I'd love to see is somebody from completely out of left field, like Camille, show up.
Oh.
yeah, that would be good.
Mm.
Yes, it definitely would, at least for Camille. I wish she'd stay in AEW, but apparently that's not going to happen. So, beggars can't be choosers. But
Mm. Yeah, that's a good idea. She can't do worse than Julia. I mean, that's the way I see it. What happened to Rob?
Yeah, I don't know. 'Cause I know he was having an echo. Yeah, I'm not sure.
His internet signal down there is probably bad. Hold on, here you go.
Okay.
Back.
okay, a little bit of technical difficulties here, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with us for just a second. That was a
Rio
little
jumped up and
bit
left.
frightening. Did your power go out, Bobby?
No.
That was just you.
Wow, that was weird.
Yeah, Rio
Okay,
jumped
well,
on your
I'm
lap.
sorry. Yeah,
It's
my
cool.
screen went. Yeah, my. Thank you for joining. No, for whatever reason my screen went wonky there. I'm sorry,
No,
but Marcus, have we gotten your prediction yet?
Uh, I like you said. I think this is going to be a
Okay,
retread.
go ahead.
I think this is going to be Tiffany Stratton.
Hmm.
I
boo.
yeah, because to me the WrestleMania match should have been with Jordan Grace. She should have been in a chamber. She should have won this trade the
Yep.
match and got elevated for that. For the Mania match, and she could have gotten a good match out of Jade, but um, I still think they want Tiffany Stratton to one of the focal points of the division, and I think they're going to put her back on top. So I'm going with Tiffany.
Well, in
Hmm.
normal circumstances, I wouldn't mind her being on top, but you know.
You know
Thank
what?
you for joining us on a.
Yeah, I set you up for that. That was a layup.
It's
Well,
tipping
it was
time.
certainly a lay. Thank you for joining us on.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
He shot that one.
unbelievable. I'm not even going to touch that.
Well,
And
I
that's what
would.
she said. And thank you for joining us on FTW Future. Oh, good lord. We're making up for lost traction, folks. No, no. Marcus, you do have a point, but my follow up would be, do we really think that Tiffany Stratton still has the does she still have the superstar pull that she did a year and a half ago? Because
Um,
No,
I don't know if she's really that over still,
Rob, is
no.
she
that they
still
would take that kind of chance on her.
Rob? Is she still young, bleach blonde with fake tits still? And she still work for WWE?
Yeah, good point.
You do have a point. Yes.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm
And the
hoping you're
Saudis love her,
wrong,
so
but well, just I make it a point not to bet anymore against Marvelous Marcus Buckley because we still owe you some steak dinners on the backlog.
I
Um.
forget.
Oh, that's all right. We'll get there eventually. Speaking of getting there, the main event, the men's elimination chamber. We've got Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, uh, Devon Evans, Trick Williams, LA Knight, and another to be announced person at number 6, whom I'm suspecting will. I'm hoping it's not Jericho. For the love of God, I'm hoping that it's not Jericho. That would suck because he won't add anything to the match. But again, I'm saying it's going to be the to be announced person that's going to win this just because it seems to me that WWE is desperate and they want to shake things up because, to boost the WrestleMania sales and to suck people in. They're gonna go in a weird direction here. What that's going to end up being, I don't know, but there's a part of that I want to cover later on. But yeah, the to be announced person is probably going to win this. Marcus, do you agree?
Partial, because I think the two announced person is going to be Jacob Fatu, and my prediction is somehow or the other it's going to be Cody and Jacob Fatu winning this. Somehow or the other, I guess maybe with interference on through Drew, or it's going to be interference from whoever this motherfucker is in that crate that they keep showing us. Whoever that person is or whatever that is, somehow or the other. But I'm predicting a 3-way between Cody, Jacob, and Drew. So some way, um, it's going to be a 3-way. That's going to be the first nice main event. So maybe Cody win. Is it Cody or Jacob Fatu? Who's going to win it? Somehow or the other, we're going to see them both coming out winning and being the main. Don't ask me how, but somehow that's what's going to happen.
Okay. Well, I don't know how the Elimination Chamber can end in a tie, but if McIntyre gets in there and knocks Cody out again, just so Jacob Fatu can win the match, then yeah, that sounds like they could turn it into a triangle match for WrestleMania. Bobby, how do you feel about it?
this is going to be the match of the night. And there's one reason,
Aha.
one name. He might not win it, but he's going to do so much crazy stuff in there till everybody's going to drop their jaw.
Yeah,
And that's
that's
Javon Evans.
that's the only reason he in this match.
That dude is about to go crazy. Other than that, number one, we need to respect Cody and get his name right. It's Raheem. Make sure y'all get his name right. Raheem.
Oh.
Respect that brother. Raheem. Why you think they got Elimination Chaimber on February 28th? Because they still celebrating Black History. Raheem.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Unbelievable.
Oh.
Well, at
we
least
will.
it's at least it's not El Gringo Idiota.
Hey,
Thank God for
we,
that.
we understand why Brandy's smiling now. That's all I got to say. But,
Oh, thank you for joining us on FTW.
yeah, I think
Oh,
it's going to be good.
wow.
The determined guy, whoever he is, comes in there and wins it. It's just,
Mm.
I don't see anybody else taking anything and making something out of this. It's too early for Javon Evans, even though he's going to highlight in this match. It's way too early for him. Then they crapped on LA Knight so much, I'm going to call him Northern because he's just like fucking toilet paper.
Mm-hmm.
Raheem, I don't know, he might win it. Hey, Black History Month, celebrate it right, you know.
Shit. Uh,
That's
well,
just I
you
that's
know,
the only
I
two people I see is Raheem and the two to be determined guy winning.
it does have the potential to be the match of the night, though. I do agree with that. Between Devon Evans and Trick Williams being able
Yes.
to do amazing shit in the chamber, yeah, this does have the potential to be the kind of match that will steal the show if Punk and Balor are not allowed to go balls to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I am more looking forward to Punk Balor because at least you know, because that's something I've been wanting to see for a long time. But Bobby, I will concede that you might be right about the men's chamber being the match of the night. We'll find out.
Raheem.
Um. Oh. Uh. Well, irregardless, this looks good on paper, but as I've said many times, WWE creative can screw up a cup of coffee. So it seems to me that this has some potential. So Elimination Chamber may actually be pretty decent. I'm hoping that it's not as bad as what we've been getting over the last few months.
And I
Well,
ain't gonna lie, I'm nervous about this.
Now, our next,
I'm gonna say it's in
I'm nervous.
well,
Chicago.
yeah, me too.
They, they go all out in Chicago, so it should be pretty decent.
Well, yeah, that's true. Our next order of business, if I'm able to see it correctly, uh, the oh, the a the 50-mile watch party actions. If I got that right, yeah. I'm not sure why, but for whatever reason, WWE is restricting watch parties to within a 50-mile radius of the stadium. Do I have that right, Bobby?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
50 miles.
Yep.
You can't
Bobby,
watch.
are you muted?
No, I'm talking. Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah, I hear,
Uh-oh.
yeah, I hear him. Yeah,
Okay.
yep,
Yeah, we can hear you now.
yep,
Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on here.
Raheem!
Um, what- God. Uh, Bobby, can you explain what's going on with these watch parties?
Oh, yes. Well, since ticket sales are not going so well for the Elimination Chamber, they have decided to restrict all watch parties within a 50-mile radius so people would think they will be forced to go and watch it live than to go to a watch party. My thing is, how dumb is this? Because I ain't gonna ask it's dumb. I think it's dumb. How dumb is this? Is this one of the most dumbest moves you think that they made in their whole history, TKO of having it? Or do you think it's a smart business practice? Marcus.
you know what? This was going to be my tap out. Um, I mean, not only are they doing this for Mania, if I'm not mistaken, they're doing this here in Chicago for
Yeah,
Elimination
they
Chamber
are.
as well, if I'm not mistaken.
They
And
are.
I mean, what's so fucked up about this is, first of all, for people who want to go to the show, they're going to go to the show because you have people who just who have the what do you call it, the mindset
Means.
of I just want to be there. I just want to be there live to experience it. So you got those people, but from what I always understood is when you have big events like a Mania, a Super Bowl, a Final Four, was that part of the reason they're chosen, that particular city is chosen, is for the things like your bars, your restaurants in around that particular stadium, so you can have things like watch parties, you know, things like that. So for the fact that TKO is taking that away from the fans of that city, I that's, as Rob would say, just solely totally shows the corporate greed of to what it is, especially during a time when the ticket sales for Mania are dwindling. I mean, me personally, if I couldn't go to a watch party, I would go ahead and just say, fuck it. I'm still not going to the show live just out of protest. If anything, I would either not watch it or I would just pay the $30 for 1 month of the ESPN and then cancel it. Is what I would do. But that would in no fucking way make me say, oh well, I'm gonna pay $300 to sit on the ceiling of the roof of the stadium to watch the match. Absolutely not. This is, if nothing else, this is bad PR for TKO and WWE, in my opinion. Absolutely. If anything, I think they're going to feel it in the pot in the wallet when this is all said and done. This is bad, all kind of bad.
Rob.
Yep, I have to agree. Yeah, I mean, Marcus couldn't have said it any better because this is an absolute underhanded, greedy ass move from TKO, and it goes to emphasize what I have been talking about ever since TKO formed.
Yep.
So, to me, I mean, think about this. You guys grew up in Chicago. I lived there for 10 years. What is the mother lode in Chi-Town? Restaurants.
Hmm.
There is
Yeah.
all kinds of food establishments and bars in Chicago. It's famous for those things to try to prevent Chicagoans from having watch parties in places like BW3s or Dave and Buster's or any place downtown for that matter that is greedy, that is stupid, and it is never going to get people into the United Center, especially at $500 a fucking pop in a town where people are economically repressed in the first place. That is the biggest pile of horse shit that you could possibly dish out. So no, this is an
I think WWE got a hold of him.
Yeah. It's like Hunter cut his mic.
What are you doing? You're not CM Punk. He's got a bad connection down there.
Yeah. But yeah, I couldn't agree with him more. And I forgot that the Elimination Chamber is actually in the United Center. So it's actually in the city. So that's the only.
Israel
Yeah.
signal.
Yeah.
I got you. My thing is this.
okay. But
On some
well,
real stuff.
go
On some
ahead,
real
Bobby.
stuff. It is the biggest joke that I've seen in my life. You have just shot yourself in both feet and your knees. Because once you start taking that away, markets know,
Mm-hmm.
do some stuff like that to in Chicago, and they're gonna remember that shit.
Yep.
Don't matter how many CM Punks and AJ Lees you got, they're gonna say fuck you. they they are really fucking it up for themselves because they took over a market, a huge market, because of one person being there and got it to themselves. And they're about to give it away with the hell in the ass of a handbasket all over again. It's sad.
Yeah. Yeah. And what I was going to say is, before Rob came back, is I forgot that it's in the United Center now. So you talking about not like Allstate, which is about 20-25 miles outside of Chicago, but you're talking about Chicago and all the surrounding suburbs that
Mm-hmm.
are within less than 50 miles of the city. So that I mean, that's all. I mean, you cutting off a lot of businesses that would have made a big profit tonight, and just would have enhanced their profit more. Than I mean, this is they I mean, they shot themselves in the ass with this one. I mean, they really did.
I don't know if it's the ass, the foot, the dick,
Yeah,
the fingernail. They shot themselves. They ain't gonna be able to recover from this
yeah, that's bad.
because now everybody gonna look at them like, oh yeah, you want to cut out watch parties? No, we ain't fucking with you.
And what's even worse is, WWE. When was the last time they were actually in Chicago? Normally they're in Allstate. So to do this when they're actually having a show in Chicago, oh, this is that they couldn't have picked the worst time to do that.
Yeah. You know what? Rob's thing is gone. Let's just do this because he's got a bad internet connection. We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut this out today.
Okay.
We got the main thing out the way. Tune in next week so we can see what happened with Elimination Chamber. I'm out the 50-mile radius. Shoot. So when I get off work, I'll probably watch it.
Yeah, I
Marcus,
got.
feel free to travel down here, bro.
Well, you know what? I got a good deal on ESPN with my Disney Plus for my little guy. So
Oh, for
so
real?
yeah, I got the package deal.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Okay,
I so
well,
so
I'll be traveling
so
up there to see you. No, I'm just
hey
tripping.
hey, come on, hey, you bring your Giordano's, come on,
Oh, hey.
hey,
Hey, you speaking my language there, bro.
there you go.
Because I showed it. That popped in my head, bro. Giordano's popped in my head. If they would deliver all the way where I live at, I get it. I would have got it for it, but they ain't delivering out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, too far. We're outside the circle. Sucks sometimes to be in Indianapolis. But, guys, thanks for tuning in. We will see you next time on the Future Focus. Don't forget to check out The Right Direction. Replay is going to be on Wednesday night. Wednesday or Thursday night. I don't have my sheet with me. I'm sorry. It's going to be. We'll put it on both nights, Wednesday and Thursday night, around 8 o'clock. Check out The Right Direction. Hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. I'm your host, the Mastermind Bob Rogers from Marvelous Marcus Buckley. We are out of here. Out of here. And we will see you later. Have a good one.
Later.